you really showed us how to like open up, push our edges. And when you push your comfort zone, you're going to expose yourself to something new and then become more comfortable at it. So I got to become more comfortable with being vulnerable, with communicating, and it just felt great. So showing my authentic self, I got to go out on dates and do that with people that I'd never met before. I'm more of like an introvert, so sometimes I can be a little, I don't know, hot or cold, or it depends on who I'm with or whatever. But I just found myself more, again, more open and more able to talk to people, hold space for them, and just be more my authentic self. Before I kind of like didn't enjoy taking up space or being like, having all the attention on me. But I felt honestly a lot more comfortable in groups and just social situations in general. So yeah, like it's awesome. It feels good to like show yourself and who you are, right? And then you magnetize like amazing people as well. So yeah, it's been amazing. People who are again wanting to connect on a more deeper level and know themselves better and maintain a sense of themselves while being vulnerable with another person, which is really important. Sometimes we lose ourselves in another person, but Asher really helps us to bring our thoughts back to our body, to feel sensations, to feel feelings, and that's sort of the truth of the moment. When you're telling stories, that's kind of past stuff usually going on there. So it's really important to feel your feelings, understand the sensations, and that's always telling you the truth moment to moment. If you're kind of like me where you enjoy connection and like deeper connection, but sometimes are a little bit shy or a little bit anxious about it, we all have sort of stories going on in our head when we're interacting with people. And sometimes these stories can be really distracting and stop us from getting sort of close together. So I find working with Asher and going to his events, they just help you kind of open up and kind of cross that barrier of vulnerability. And if I can be vulnerable, it allows the other person to be vulnerable. And it's this beautiful sort of back and forth. And then that's like true connection. That's not just like surface. And really, you become way closer by being more vulnerable. And the things that you teach really help that. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, Asher, for putting on these events. For so long, I've sort of looked to have deeper connection with people. And I've been around a lot of places. And sometimes you get a bit of it, sometimes you don't. But these events, literally every time you go, you meet people who are like-minded and want to go a little deeper with connection. So I really love how you bring these people together and then you facilitate such like a safe and warm environment where we can totally connect with each other. So I really appreciate you doing that and holding space for everyone and just providing that environment where we can really, really get closer together. The last thing I'll say about you and your events is especially the conscious intimacy event, like it had such an impact on me. I wish it happened like every 2, 3 weeks because I would for sure come to those.